everyone. We talk about of the auxiliary verbs in English. The auxiliary verbs are verbs that have the functions of helping the main verb to be able to express what we want in different tenses, modes, or voices. The auxiliary verbs that we want talk about is the verbs to be, to do, and to have. The verbs to be, it's one of the most chameleonic verbs in English. Sometimes its meaning depends of the context. Example: there are 2 dogs in my house. There is a lot of milk in the bottle. It serves a linking verb to give information about the subject. The information is provided by the subject, which is usually commutative. Example: my brother Juan is the neighbor Lucia's boyfriend. My sister Gemma is a third-year medical student. Eva, the cat, was a baby last year. My dad is older than my grandfather. The verb to be as auxiliary verb not only does it translate as to be, but it also works as an auxiliary verb. It's referred to past, present, and future progressive continuous and passive voice. In progressive or continuous indicates an action that is happening now and has not yet finished. Example: my aunt is cooking dinner. My uncle and I were watching the news. My cousin Nairan is sleeping in her room now. Passive voice. The proper way is the verb to be plus past participle. Example: the cake was cut in half. My notebook is scratched by my brother. The neighbor meeting was organized by Miss Luzmira. Modal verb. The verb to be can occasionally be used to express a combination of obligations and future. Example: electricity payment to be due on the first day of the month. My video is to submit tonight. The structure, the verb to be in the present tense has 3 forms: am, is, are. Am. First person singular, I am, are. Second person and first, second, third person plural. You are, we are, you are, they are. Is. Third person singular. He is, she is, it is. The verb to be in the past tense has 2 forms: was, were. Was. First person and 3 person singular. I was, he was, she was, it was. Were. Second person singular and first, second, and third person plural. You were, we were, you were, they were. The present participle of the verb to be is been. The past participle of the verb to be is been. The verb to do in its main form is used to perform an action and can be used in place of a more specific verb. Example: I do my video for English. My friends did the exhibitions report. My cousin does food for the dogs. Does Julia do the biography? The verb to do as auxiliary verb. is used to form two negative and interrogative sentences depending on the verb's tense. Example: Julieta did not buy leather side sheets. My older sister does not prepare her slides. Did not you wash your clothes this Sunday? Do you have French notes? The structure of the verb to do in the present tense has two forms: do, it does. Do, first, second person singular and first, second, third person plural. I do, you do, we do, you do, they do. Does, third person singular. He does, she does, it does. The verb to do in the past tense has a form: did. In first, second, third person singular and plural. I did, you did, he did, she did, it did, we did, you did, they did. The present participle of the verb to do is doing. The past participle of the verb to do is done. The verb to have, in its main form, can express various forms. It expresses property acquired, possessions, own characteristics, right, permission, or obligations assigned by someone, and also need. Example: My aunt Lorena has a new home property. Susan has a mall on her left arm. Possessions: National players have to play on Monday. Permissions: Julia has to go to the pharmacy to get medicine for Cesar. Need. The verb to do as auxiliary verb is used to contract compound tenses. Example: We have walked on the excursions. My dad Mario has repaired the car. Leticia had booked tickets to the cinema. Catalina had gone for a walk with Eduardo. The structure of the verb to have in the present tense has two forms: have, has. Have, first, second person singular and first, second, third person plural with have. I have, you have, we have, you have, they have. Has, third person singular with has. He has, she has, it has. The verb to have, the past tense, has a form had. The first, second, third person singular and first, second, third person plural. I had, you had, he had, she had, it had, we had, you had, they had. The present participle of the verb to have is having. The past participle of the verb to have is had.